What's up, this is your boy Be True, and welcome back to my 1.5 PS4 tutorial. I'm going to speed up the gummy mission because there's no reason to show the whole thing in its entirety. We're making our way to Wonderland. This is one of the shorter worlds. Just in this gummy mission, if you don't have a gun, obviously just make sure you avoid everything. So here we go, entering Wonderland. When you start off in Wonderland, you're just going to skip a cutscene and make your way to this door, skip another cutscene, drink a potion, and whatever. The biggest thing in this world is it's the first time you really get introduced to magic, and like it's actually more technical than people would think it is. Like, I think getting good at guard armor, for example, is a lot easier than getting good at, say, Trick Master, just because of a certain aspect of the fight. So after this cutscene here, we're going to skip through these text boxes and we're going to go straight left to the Lotus Forest. Now, just a quick note, in the English version, your fire is on triangle. In order to use magic, you hold L1 and you hit the button corresponding. In Japanese, your fire defaults to circle. So just keep that in mind because we're going to use fire right here. What I do is I hold left and then move my camera, and I take like 2 steps, or like 1 step, and then just shoot a fire and switch your lock on to get to everything. Make sure you hug that wall as best you can or you're going to spawn more enemies. So after getting this evidence, we're just going to leave. That's it. That's all you need to do. So moving on, we're going to talk to this card. Now we're giving the evidence to the queen, and we actually want to pay attention to these evidence boxes. We want to pick the one that hits the ground first, which in this case is the middle one. It's really hard to tell, but you want the middle one. It contains the soldier. What this does is the text boxes, when you pick the soldier, are the shortest of all the options. And if you can just walk around Donald and Goofy after the fight and pick up money and stuff, then the fade out will be instant still. So to start the fight off, you're gonna want to hold backwards, jump, and lock on. You're gonna do a really slow combo. So jump high and do your hits as far apart as possible. And then once you get to this section, you're just gonna want to do combos as fast as you can. Like so. And then get around Donald and Goofy, pick up money, and that's it. The first half of that fight, the cranks die, like they take damage based on every time they turn. So if you do each hit separately, they turn 3 times. So you want to do it that way. In the second half, every single hit counts, and because of 60 FPS, if you do your combos as fast as you can, it still registers each hit, as opposed to the PS3 version where it did not. So we're gonna make our way through Lotus Forest here again. We're gonna go to the Tea Party Garden. Now all we're gonna do is just leave straight away. We're just gonna go straight to the bazaar room because we don't need the elixir. Now here, a little tiny difference between PS3 and PS4. We're gonna jump over to this torch. Alternatively, you can jump up top and jump down just so you don't have to worry about spawning enemies at all. But you used to be able to mash out a dodge roll to get across here, but now I'd recommend that you jump, because you can still kind of make it if you hold forward and hit dodge roll at the right time, but it's just not worth it. After this tech scene, we're gonna hold straight to the right, and right before we fall off, we're gonna jump. And then right before you hit the ground, you're gonna Keyblade swing, and then just jump down to that latch to unlock it to be safe. That avoids spawning enemies. Now we're making our way to Trick Master. I would recommend just dodge rolling once, centering your camera and jumping up, or dodge rolling twice and doing what I just did right there. Either way works as long as you get to the table. Alright, so start off Trick Master. You're going to wait. He's gonna move when he takes his second step. You're gonna jump to him. After your first combo, delay your second combo. And then something to note is I will jump and do a full combo, and then I will land and just mash attack. Don't hit your jump button for that 1-2 hit, otherwise it won't hit off. So at that point where I did a combo he didn't knock down, he's got 1 more combo left. So getting on the chair is actually really hard, and that's a fight you want to practice quite a bit until you get good at it, because it made it look easy, but getting on the chair is actually really difficult if you don't know the hitbox and how long to hold your jump and how long to hold a direction and all that. So yeah, that was Wonderland. In the next video, we'll be going to Deep Jungle, which is actually a pretty difficult world and pretty random. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video for Deep Jungle.